Hello and welcome. It is 11 o'clock. It is the 6th day of July 2021. I am your grumpy guy to all things gaming, the OGGM, also occasionally known as Mike. And it is time for another episode of news, weather, and sports and whatever else is going on in the world of gaming. Though this is not gaming specific, but apparently there is a rumor going around that they're going to retcon and refilm the last three Star Wars films, the Rey trilogy, the Kylo Ren trilogy, the Oh My God, What Were You Thinking trilogy. I don't know how true this is. I know apparently some people, John Farver and some other people are on board, but what does that mean when it comes to Star Wars? Would they do it as a Disney Plus TV show? Would they do it as a movie series? Is there an animated cartoon, which would probably be the best choice? Series kind of thing like Rebels and Clone Wars? I don't know. Is there a market still? The nostalgia Star Wars fans like me are getting a little, long in the tooth. I don't know if we'd want to wait, however many years it would take to create, produce, film, and then put to market three new films to make up for the previous three films. And the new Star Wars fan base, well, if they like the previous three films, the Rey trilogy, and there are people who like the Rey trilogy, then why would they want to see you redo a film that they like? And where's your market other than Disney Plus? Plus, let's face it, the nostalgia characters of the ones that are remaining who are still alive, Han and Luke, are both getting on in age. I don't think, voiceover. I'm sure Harrison and Mark would love to do voiceover work, but actual on-screen, jumping around, shooty, blasty stuff. Plus, Carrie's gone. James could still do the voice of Vader, but you could easily do another R2 and the C-3PO because they're just practical effects, and you could easily do Yoda again, just practical effects and just computer effects. Any work for TJ mocapping as Vader, I'm all for. So if it means TJ gets more work mocapping for Vader, I'm down with that. But I don't know. The only way I could see it work is either retcon it as an animated series like you did with Rebels or Clone Wars, or retcon it on live action Disney Plus, but then you have to recast Luke, and it would only work as a cartoon. To really do it right, I don't know if you could do live action. The amount of time, effort that it would take with the constant, thought, how many more years does Harrison have left? How many more years does Mark have left? Who are we going to get to replace Carrie? Who are we going to get to replace, play the nostalgia characters? How many people of the nostalgia fan base like me are interested in seeing in a retcon? How many people who are of the new fan base, who actually like Galaxy's Edge and the new Star Wars and like Rey and Kylo Ren, and then again there are people like would want to see you retcon that. If I was to retcon it, which I don't know if I would, I think the damage has been done, just let it go. I do it as a cartoon. I do it Rebels, Clone Wars. It's really kind of the only way that makes sense. Anyways, what do you think? Should they retcon the final three? Should they just let it go? Just like, hey, whatever, we made a mistake. Let's just move on and focus on new stuff, like an Ahsoka-centric cartoon or an Ahsoka-centric series. Or, there's still so much stuff to do in the Star Wars universe, so let's just move forward. Or do you think there's a market for a new Star Wars? Would you see it? How would you want to see it done? Animated, live action, on the network, on the big screen? What do you think? Let me know. I'll talk to you later. May the Force be with you. Always.